Let me see. Oh shit, I'm live already, huh? What's cracking, people? Man, I've been working all day. Let me see. I can't see the comments this way though. Let me see. Oh. I'm gonna put it on the air real quick because it got. Got a little hot right now. You know what I mean? What's cracking? Let me see. We anybody tapped in yet, man? We got 0 people tapped in, but you already know, man. Coming in, sliding on through with a little bit of energy. Is this different? Is anybody else live? I think I tell people every Sunday and Wednesday we're going live. Let me see. Oh, 2 people tapped in. What's good with it, man? You know, I try to come out a little bit early before Snoop taps in. You know what I mean? So I've had a lot going on. You know what I mean? So, what's up, though, man? Big Nick, saludos from South City. We're at South City staying, man. You know, Grand Avenue, Railroad, Orange. What else is out there? Shit, man. Radio Kicks Creative Custom. What's good with it, man? Man, just tap in a little early, man. Get this live going before a homeboy calls. You know what I mean? I don't know what he's gonna want to talk to, what he's gonna want to talk about tonight. So we'll see. Let's see who's messaging me. Redwood City. What's up with it? Radio Kicks Creative Customs. That's right, man. You got people tapping in from the peninsula, man. It's nice out there now, huh? That whole area. I went to Project 90 in San Mateo. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it, man. I remember the center used to be right there on 8th Street, I think it was, right there by Central Park. San Mateo is pretty cool too. Ace 100, Ace 100 was good, man. What the hell's going on with my phone? That came out of nowhere. Chris Hernandez was good with it, man. It changed a lot, yeah, man. Most definitely it changed a lot, man. What the hell happened here? Hold on, guys. All right, cool. It's the end of the month, so everybody pushes hard at the end of the month, man. And you know what I'm saying? So I had a couple videos and stuff, man. What you guys think of that one Big Rick certified certified business or whatever? That's what he wanted me to put. So just keeps on doing that shit, man. I don't know if my wife is watching, man, but I love you, baby. I hope you're watching. I'm thinking about you. I miss you. She's probably like, motherfucker. She's probably missing me right now. I am watching. I love you, though, babe. If you're watching. Let me see what else is going on. Marco Slater, what's up with it? A cat named Scamper. Saludos from Tracy, California. No, I got a whole bunch of tracks. I just ain't gonna drop them. I mean, if you guys want me to drop them, I can drop them. You know what I'm saying? I got a whole bunch. Put one down with Demo and JT. I should hit him up, man. JT's cool. He's cool, man. He got a positive message, man, and he's always been a supporter of the Rasta community and so forth, man. So you know what I mean? I can fuck with it though. Who gonna slide me a beat? Rap with me and Snoop, man. It's gonna sound like shit over the phone though, man. what's the crazy story with Big Rock back in the days? Big Rock or Big Rick? The one that came out. Okay. I think the first time I met him was interesting, man, because look, back in the days in 2004, right? I set up a shop out there in Milpitas, San Jose, right? It was a trap spot. And now him and some other dude named Sancho were doing some business in that area right there at that house. And this was I would drop off a lot of weight over there. And so they were paranoid, and he was no longer active, but they were paranoid of him, right? That he was going to go there. They owed him some money. He was trying to do okey doke or something, man. So I get over there and I talked to him on the phone. That's the first time I talked to him. And that must have been like, fuck, way back in the days, man. And, I was able to diffuse it over the phone. I said, just don't come over here. And I think I had Carlos Roman with me, as a matter of fact. And then he was messing with the same dudes that I knew, like he was messing with Goose and all these cats were, you know what I'm saying? But he was known to fucking be jacking motherfuckers out there at that time, man. And so years later, he starts dating a friend of mine. And all right, he's a beast. I know him. I mean, I'm no longer active. And so he wants to come talk to me, right? And so I'm at this dude's mobile park, and this one dude came over there, man. But the dude left me at his mobile park. And so the dudes just started acting stupid because something happened with my homeboy Flax, right? I'm not going to say who he is, but he's from San Jose. And my homeboy fucked him up. So this dude was making remarks about Flax, and Flax ain't there. So I grab an axe, the big old axe, but I get the backside. I just fucking crack him in his fucking knee. And I grab the dude and I just start throwing this dude like with one hand all around this fucking mobile thing, man. And then fucking next thing you know, here comes fucking Big Rick. First time I met him, right? He's like, man, I gotta go check this dude, man. And from there on out, man, we just started rocking, man. I was real close to his wife. We're like real close friends and stuff, man. And there's a couple stories, man. There's I think we're gonna talk about one of them. But that's the first time I met him. But there's all kinds of shit, man. I mean, I could tell you stories about him and my brother doing some of the most dirtbaggish shit fucking that you guys could ever think of, man. You know what I'm saying? He was fucking smooth, man. Like when it came to getting fucking money and just finessing shit, I swear to God, he'd go into a fucking dealership and walk off with a fucking brand new car with someone else's ID and fucking information. I shit you not, man. I'm not even lying. That's the kind of fucking hustle he has, man. And he just goes in there and gets it done, man. But now he's trying to do things different. So I hope so, man. That's my boy right there. You know what I mean? But, it was off the hook back then, though. Trust me, there's a couple other incidents that I can't talk about, but yeah. You know what I mean? And it kind of involves me being off the fucking chain and shit, man. Fucking, I'll put it this way. He told me not to pull something out. I pulled it out and went off and shit. So I said I might as well fucking hit the dude anyways. You know what I'm saying? So fucking someone got their fucking kneecapped real quick. You know what I mean? A little debt collection shit. You know what I mean? That was funny though. Yeah, we got some stories though, man. You know what I mean? Do you remember when Monument and Virginia Lane and Concord were filled with Sureños? Did you ever encounter problems? Yeah, I did. I knocked one out right there at that market. You know the little market there? I knocked one clearly out. I fucking headbutted him. At the same time I headbutted him, I hit him. And when I hit him, he got stuck in his head. He dropped and he got stuck in between the fucking car and the dude. His whole neck was like this behind the car on the bottom. And the dude that was in driver's side could not get out. And because we drove way, way in there. And I forgot to read. Something happened, man. And to be honest with you, I'm gonna be straight up. I was in a bad mood and I just wanted to knock someone out. So I told my homegirl to get off there. She didn't know anything that was going on. This was like in 2000 and I want to say 9. And my homeboy Jason was there. I'm trying to think who else was there. And I didn't tell her what was going on. I was in a bad mood over something. And so dude really didn't do nothing wrong. I didn't even let him know it was coming. I was just in a bad mood. I headbutted him. I fucking hit him once and he was knocked out. That was a long time ago, though, man. Much love and respect from the 510 San Pablo to Pittsburgh 925. Yeah, I was all out there in Pittsburgh, man. Martinez. Not so much. Yeah, I go to San Pablo to the casino sometimes. Some kicks. I'm gonna check them out, bro. Most definitely, I will. Oh, here goes the man. Hold on. Put this on mute, guys. What's up? What's up with the Snoop? You guys, as always, man. Wednesday, Snoop's up in the house. How you guys doing, man?
Okay, that's what's up. How you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm doing all right, man. Some dude over here says he makes kicks, bro. Radio Kicks Creative Customs. I gotta check it out, man.
Say it one more time.
Radio Kicks. This dude has a channel called Radio Kicks Creative Customs. He makes shoes, customizes them. I'm gonna check that out, man.
Okay, that's what's up. Who does that?
I don't know. I'm gonna tap in with him though.
Okay, is he online right now or no?
Yeah, he's online. He says he does. Yeah, hey guys, when he calls, I gotta put it on mute because otherwise they demonetize the live, man. And that happened last. I guess one of those rappers, fucking whatever he did, he fucking copyrighted it. The Sea Dog Podcast Cooper Show. What's up, Cuba Lejete? Is Snoop still in high power, LA County?
Yes, I am.
Yes, most definitely.
I sure am. Unfortunately.
Yeah, man. Hope you know. You going through appeal process right now?
Yeah, actually, yesterday, I just recently received what's called an application for extension of time. So my attorney is still preparing my opening brief, and that's going to finally be submitted in the middle of next month.
Okay.
So yeah, so that's good. Everything's going good.
I'm not going to even ask because I know there's different grounds you can file under. You know what I mean?
This call is being recorded.
He said,
we have one of the biggest things, one of the biggest violations that was basically contrary to the Constitution was the fact that they had me shackled during trial.
Oh wow!
In order to shackle someone, during trial, there has to be, extraordinary circumstances, and the prosecution didn't meet that burden. So that's one of the major grounds that we're going to attack and challenge. He's doing a great job, man.
Look at these questions on here, man.
And then also, by the way, I want to send my love to my wife and son. I want to let my wife know, baby, I got the Versace frames that you bought me. I finally got those, so thank you very much. They fit my face very well. I appreciate you. Thank you. I love you, Mama. I love you, Mio.
Most definitely. Yeah. H100. Yeah, he does know him. He does know him, as a matter of fact.
Who knows who?
Big Rick.
Come again?
Rick.
Oh yeah. It's my play partner, man.
Yeah, it's like my family. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You did a little 15-minute video with me earlier. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So let me see. What else is? They want to know about the neighbors, man. What kind of neighbors do you have over there?
There's several Sureños that are within my vicinity.
Okay. Snoop got Versace glasses. That's clean. You got Versace's, bro?
Actually, this is my third pair that my wife bought me, man. This is my third pair. But these are the most. They're the most flashy ones, though.
Okay, I'm getting questions about that. Was that situation between him and Jay Hans smoothed over? I keep on getting asked that question by a couple people.
What's the question?
Was that situation between him and Jay Hans smoothed over?
smooth over.
Is there?
Yeah, there's nothing to smooth over. The dude's an imposter. There's nothing to smooth over. He stepped back and he has to stay back. He's an imposter. He's an infiltrator. There's absolutely nothing to smooth over. He's an infiltrator.
How did you end up in LA County? They want to know. That's Lancaster, right?
Yeah. Basically, in a nutshell, on a couple of occasions, they searched my cell and they found cell phones on two separate occasions within, a couple of months. So they came up with this, ridiculous.
This call is being recorded.
File an affidavit and submit it to the court, saying that I was, circumventing their maximum security facility, and they had me sent over here.
Okay. Yeah.
They basically kicked me out of CDC.
Yeah.
Placed me here in high power on something that's called K-19, which means that I get I'm under high scrutiny. I'm escorted by the sergeant, and they just watch my moves and whatnot.
Okay, cool. Hey, John Adams, hey, the super chat. John Adams has a question for you. He goes, does he know that he spelled it ADAME family from Southside Park? They're few.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I know all the Adamis.
Okay, he says
that's a big family in Southside Park.
Hey, thanks for that super chat, man. John Adams. Yeah, he wanted to know who do you know? All of them? They're a big family or what? I've heard that name before.
I know Salvador Adami, Steve Adami, Ray Adami. That's a big family in Southside Park.
Okay, I got 70 people up in here now. Let me see.
Okay.
No questions.
Absolutely.
Yeah, usually, the other live there was hella questions, man.
Come again?
The other live that we had the other night, there was hella questions. I couldn't get to all of them, man.
Yeah.
No. Can you get jewelry in high power?
No. Only jewelry I have is my wedding ring and then my glasses.
Okay. So how you been, though, man? How's everything going over there?
I've been doing really good. I'm really good, man. I'm blessed.
So you've been in there what, 4 years now?
No, I came to LA in March of last year, so I've been here for a little over 18 months. But I've been in the SHU since 2018, so I've been in the SHU for 4 years.
Hey, Vadio Living. I mean, I think you're trying to just stir up some shit, man.
What happened?
No, I'm telling this dude. I think he's just trying to stir up some shit. Okay, can you ask Snoop why? A lot of these questions are coming about Jay hands, and like Snoop said, he's not going to really answer it. There's nothing to really say about it. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, it just depends on what the question is. What's the question?
I mean, it's like this. I can tell one of them is trying to instigate a little conflict by what he's putting, right? Because I didn't hear dude say that. He said Jay Hans said Snoop has no stripes as a rider. I never heard homeboy say that. So, you know what I'm saying? So this dude's kind of trying to create some shit on here. You know what I mean? Trying to stir the pot.
Yeah, it's complete shenanigans.
You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't hear him say that. Any stories from back in the days in Broderick?
What about Broderick?
You have any good stories from back in the days?
In Broderick?
Yeah.
No, not necessarily. I know a bunch of people in Broderick.
Any stories from? Okay, let me see. Does Snoop draw? Do you know how to draw?
Oh yeah, I draw actually very good.
No, I didn't know that, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a great artist.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a great artist.
Okay, what are the books that you recommend for people to read?
Firstly, I would recommend Basic Fundamentals of the Game by Maurice McMahon Vasquez.
Yeah.
That's one book that I recommend for people to read. Kind of puts things in, assesses the circumstances of the lifestyle.
Yeah.
Kind of gives a platform to, what's required as an actual participant, of the lifestyle.
Yeah.
pursuing like entrepreneurial, endeavors, I would recommend Think and Grow by Napoleon Hill. That's one of my favorite books of all time.
Okay. Freddie from the East says.
Come again?
Freddie from the East says hello.
Oh man, what's going on with you, man? That's my good friend right there. I got the money you sent. Thank you very much, Playboy. I appreciate you, man.
So he says he'd love to trade some art with you, man. Why don't you
let Freddie know that I said the next time, make sure if possible, send me a number that I can reach you at. I appreciate it. I would love to talk to you, man. I'm proud of you, Playboy. Very proud of you, man.
Snoop, someone's asking, have you ever met any NLR cats?
Have I ever met any NLR?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know a bunch of NLR. I got a lot of friends that are NLR. You know what's interesting is that looking at the circumstances with the Nazi lowriders, despite them being white men going through their own struggles and whatnot, the circumstances of my movement were very similar to what they endured. So, going back to the shoes, we spent a lot of time together and got to know one another. So, yeah, I have a bunch of friends that are NLR.
Hey, Andy Barkley, I that's kind of I heard the first part, but the second part, I've never heard of him staying in a cell. I'm telling this dude, I've never heard of you staying in a cell. That's not you. If you got to actually go out to your yard, I know you're going to go out to your yard.
Yeah, absolutely. But just so people can know that, if you're on a Playboy compound, yard is mandatory. There's no such thing as being able to stay in your fucking cell. Now, mind you, if somebody's working on a case or somebody's, got something that they need to take care of, then of course they can, send a word to the Gombavitas and say, hey, I'm going to stay in my cell, I hope you guys don't mind. As long as there's no tension or anything going on at that particular time. But, as far as just voluntarily staying in the cell, it doesn't work like that. You're not allowed to do that.
So someone's asking, what do you feel about the black and brown tension that's occurring right now?
That's very interesting. But, as you know, in the northern demographic of California, we don't have that type of tension. Any real tension between
it's been hit.
Mexicans and blacks.
It's been a little bit hit and miss over the last 10 years, but for the most part, I agree. People are starting to branch off more recently, but it's still good.
The Southern California thing, I think that a lot of that has to do with social media, unfortunately. A lot of times people get that screen and all of a sudden get this delusional sense of grandeur. They get this, persona of being, Mr. Machismo.
Yeah.
Suddenly, when in reality, that's a fictitious character. They don't act like that. They don't behave like that. In a face-to-face confrontation.
This is a good question. Okay, go ahead. My bad.
No, but a lot of that, is because these people are behind their cell phone or their computer, and so they're putting on these different personas, and they're just causing a bunch of controversy. They're never going to do anything.
Okay, I like this question. I'm gonna answer it too, right? Okay, because it kind of ask him about his thoughts on the Weather Birds with a Playboy bunny head tattoo, please. Now, first and foremost, I think the Weather Birds should have never really been adopted within the Norteño movement. Period. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not what Chavez believed in. Some of the circumstances of armed struggle and so forth behind the walls, and a lot of that was catered to because it was created by Black Bob and a lot of gente from Gilroy. That's where the Weather Bird and the Far Meadows terminology started to come more into play. So I think the Weather Bird should be just for him. You know what I'm saying? Just for the UFW movement. I don't think the Norteños should have ever grabbed it. Even though I have a Weather Bird.
I can tell you this, hey Flacco.
Yeah.
The reason why there are Gombavitas that will get the bottom half of the Weather Bird and put the bunny head on it, that's just a blatant disregard to, the North Media's propaganda. That's all that is.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about. I don't even think.
I get it.
I don't think the actors should be wearing it either, though. Is what I'm trying to get at. I think you know what I mean.
Yeah.
That's just my personal opinion.
I get why it's done. I don't have anything against it.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's pretty hilarious, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Real talk, social media.
But I actually agree with you on what you just said right now regarding, that's for, the farmers movement.
Exactly. I mean, because we talked to a lot of those old school guys, right, man? And there was no, from 72 to like 78, 79, there was no terminology called struggle or cause or none of that shit, man.
Yeah,
none at all.
Until the 80s.
You know what I mean? That didn't come until later, and that was something that was kind of creative.
Yeah, 1984, they started adopting those phrases.
Let's see. Hobby Johnson is my Rick. What the hell? Oh, are there any Bulldogs where you're at?
Not at all.
I like that. Sport Guy Live said, "Real talk, social media makes the weak brave." Ain't that real? Okay, Pancho Villa said, "Do you ever think the Raza will unite and from California?"
No, there's been way too much chaos and controversy over the years.
Too much tribalism too. I think, you know what I mean?
But I do know that in prison, I know that the North and South finally, did a truce with one another, so they're no longer having, issues. And when they do have issues, it's left, individually.
Let me see.
This call is being recorded.
Okay, you got someone that says the Snoop watch. Let me see. The Snoop like Scarface.
That's an old school movie that I liked growing up. Absolutely. I don't think anybody, of the lifestyle doesn't appreciate the,
I'm gonna cough again. Damn. Okay, so this one put this question up right here. I'm gonna read it, man. And it says, let me see. Okay, no. That's not the one I was looking for. This one. Ask Snoop what he thinks about the new generation not respecting the older member, and does he think prison organizations will be able to combat the rebellion these young gangsters are playing? So basically, he's asking, with this new generation not respecting the older members or older people in the yards, do you think they're going to be able to withstand a young rebellion?
Well, that's a pretty broad question, but I guess you can say I understand it. For many years, the older generation, they, manipulated the younger generation into believing that it was their responsibility to adhere to, anything that was being emphasized. They were having to adhere to these just outlandish rules and regulations. So nowadays, the younger generation, we got these millennials and we have these Gen Zs. So these guys, they're seeing things in a different perspective.
Yeah.
They're having a more conscious level of awareness,
Okay.
As you've seen with the protest, it's been a long time since that happened.
Yeah, true.
So people are more consciously aware. So, I believe that it's time for a change. I believe that that's very needed.
Yeah, most definitely. Let me see the question, man. Oh, 130 people now are on. Okay, it went from it grew real quick.
Okay, that's what's up. Absolutely.
Okay, let me see what else is going on in here. Let me see. Not a lot of questions tonight, though, man. They're not on it, man.
Okay.
So today, so hopefully me and Snoop are going to get back to dropping some more videos. I think tomorrow, we're going to work on number 2 and number 5, right?
Yeah. Tomorrow I'll get number 2 out of the way, and then soon after, I guess when it be Friday, I'll go ahead and lay down number 5. I want to discuss something a little bit later with you too. Regarding, I think I'm gonna do another, drop another video regarding, an issue that recently came up.
Okay.
I think it needs to be addressed, if you will.
Okay. Just let me know afterwards. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Have we talked about it already, or I'm not gonna, or is it something new?
No, I haven't elaborated on it. No.
Okay. What would your line of work be if you can go back, Snoop?
What happened?
Someone said, "What would your line of work be if you could go back?" Some of these questions,
What was my line of work? What?
yeah, I don't. Some of these questions ain't making no sense. How
You
does?
gotta ask the questions right.
Yeah. How does Snoop throw up the bunny? Not with the pinky.
You got to do it with your pointing finger and your middle finger.
Yeah, that was one of your best videos I've seen on there, bro. The little short, that short on that one was cool, man.
Which one?
When you're talking about how you're supposed to throw it up.
Oh, absolutely.
Like,
if you have that, you should post that up.
Man, I wish I did. I like that one because you're like, bitch. Oh, that was good.
You don't have it?
Nah, I haven't got that one.
Okay. You know what I'm gonna try to do? I'll try to have it located, and if so, then I'll be able to forward it to you so you can post that up.
Those 3 videos I got were only 2 seconds long.
Come again?
Those 3 videos that homeboy sent me, they were only 2 seconds long.
2 seconds?
That's it. So I don't know if it was because.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm. Maybe it's because he sent them through a text message.
2 seconds, or you're just saying 2 seconds?
They were about 2 seconds, bro. They weren't long at all.
Okay, because they're supposed to be a minute long.
No, they were not a minute. Not the ones that he shot me. There was
Okay.
Getting a tattoo, right?
Oh yeah, that one was short. Yeah, that was a buddy of mine.
Okay.
That was doing my tattoo on my leg.
Mm-hmm.
What's the other ones?
And the other one is it just seemed like it was your celly or something. And he just comes on for like 2 seconds. That's it.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, here's a good question. Someone said when you were active, this could be even as a kid, right? Was there any active NF or NR members that you looked up to, and you thought were with the business?
No, not at all.
Okay.
There's never been a time that there was any Nuestra Raza or Nuestra Familia members I looked up to. Not at all.
What's up? What's up? Juju said, "What's up?" He sends his.
Who?
Juju. Let me see.
Oh, okay. What's going on?
Let me
This
see.
call is being
Man, hey
recorded.
Smiley, you gotta tap in, man. Come on, man. I'm gonna put this up again, bro. I want to chop it up with you, bro. I know Snoop wants to talk with you.
No.
He's in the comments. I left my email too up. Hey, Smiley.
Yeah.
Follow this, man.
Yeah, you gotta tap in, Playboy. I've been waiting on you.
You know what I mean? Follow that link.
Yeah.
You gotta enable the fucking audio and everything and enter the studio, man. It's pretty simple. You gotta tap in, bro. Fucking this isn't Autobody where we didn't do no fucking work for fucking like 9 months. Hey man, him, fucking Carlos from Oakland, and fucking I think it was DK, man. We were up there fucking, all we did was fucking talk shit all fucking day, man. All fucking day clowning, man.
Yeah, Lolo and young Carlos.
Man, we didn't do no work, bro. No work at all, man. I can't believe that. We did nothing. Except for we made pieces back then. We got caught making some weapons.
Yeah.
Good times, man.
Yeah, that was definitely the place to do that.
Oh yeah, bro. You were a porter, right?
No, what was I?
Or no, you were laundry, huh?
Actually, I was in auto body temporarily, and then they kicked me out. So I was just doing whatever the hell I wanted.
Yeah. Let me see. Tell Snoop, rest in peace, Mousy.
What Mousy?
I don't know. This dude goes writer's perspective.
I'm talking about Hilton Tucker.
Let me see. I'll wait for the response here.
Yeah, that was Hilton Tucker. So that was my brother's good friend.
What up, champ? How's everything going? Tell badass Snoop that we have them. I'm trying to read what this says. That we have them in our prayers, and that we know pretty soon he'll be free and home with his family. Someone said that they have you in their prayers.
Absolutely, I really appreciate that. Thank you.
Is there compas in Mexico?
Absolutely, we got a plethora of compas in Mexico. As you know, I mean, if you're a Mexican citizen, you get deported once you get out of prison. So yeah, there's a bunch of compadres out there.
Okay, let me see. I'm gonna put my email too, Smiley. If you don't tap in, but you need to tap in, bro. It's been like fucking like 20-some years.
Yeah, you guys quit being shy.
Yeah, man. You know what? I've talked about Smiley, man. Because remember Smiley, man. Remember when they hit him in Calipatria, right? When they sent him down there.
I don't remember.
Yeah, Smiley and Conejo from Bryant Street. He came from Calipat, bro. They were on the yard for like.
Is that where he came from, Solano?
There's when Smiley got to Solano. Yeah, he came from Calipat, bro.
Yeah, I might have heard that story. I forgot it though.
Yeah.
This call is being recorded.
What's the true definition of life? You know,
What's the true definition of what?
What's the true definition of life?
The true definition of life? That's a rhetorical question.
It's kind of deep.
Yeah, I mean, there's many nuances that could go into that question, but in a nutshell, I would say liberty.
Okay. Let me see.
Liberty and the freedom to, do as you wish.
Okay, hold on, man. Someone just sent me a message. Getting from you. So we got a couple questions. It says, man, someone said, what came first, the rider or the Playboy bunny?
Oh, that's interesting. Came around the same time.
Around the same time? Okay, we got
but the movement came maybe about a year prior.
Okay.
The movement came in 1999, in the summer of '99, and the Playboy bunny was adopted. I say around mid 2000, so approximately about a year later.
Yeah.
Riders came before the Playboy bunny. But I've always lived the Playboy lifestyle.
Oh, here's a question. If the Riders voted for Jay Hans to be the new president of the Riders, would Snoop step down? I had to. Hey, man.
Oh, that's hilarious. I mean, that's a funny ass question, but people don't understand.
Hey, Smiley, check it out, man.
This is an imposter. Hold on. This is an imposter.
This is
that would never happen.
So, hey.
But it's funny. That's hilarious.
So send me an email, Smiley, to this right here, right? And what I'll do is I'll have you call. I'll shoot me an email right now. I'll send you my number and then calls. I'll merge you in on this live right now. He's having trouble trying to tap in. So just get at me on an email real quick. And just put in the message when you send me the email, and I'll send my number. Let me see. Damn it. Come on now.
What else?
So Rich Boy said you're going to put yourself in a tough spot if you keep this up, Flacco.
What happened? Say it again?
I'm saying Rich Boy said you're going to put yourself in a tough spot if you keep this up, Flacco. Hey, I got no position.
Oh, shit. That's funny.
Let me see. Let's see. What's that say right there? Hold on. I'm talking about Colorado Playboys and stuff like that. I missed the questions, man. Would Galvin join the NR since you guys are friends? No, he's a bulldog. I wouldn't even ask him that. Whatever happened to Cyclone from Pitas?
Say it again?
Whatever happened to Cyclone from Pitas?
Unfortunately, I just found out that he passed away, man. That's a very good friend of mine, a longtime friend of mine.
Okay.
His name is Manuel Walker, man. He was complete with the festivities, man. Yeah, he was a little dude, but he was completely with the business, man. He was a very loyal friend of mine for many years. We go back to like 1990 is when we met.
Yeah, let me see what else.
He's one of the only people that I know that ever managed to escape from NH Chadarian.
Mm-hmm.
Chadarian was a maximum security California Youth Authority facility, and he was able to escape from there. But he recently passed away.
Let me see what else. Let me see. Let me get rid of this thing. Ran into Border Brothers on the streets of the pen. Yeah, I've ran into Border Brothers in prison. They have BB tatted on them. Does Snoop?
That's pretty much level 1, level 2.
Yeah, or out of state or feds.
4-yard.
You know what? Let me see. Someone just messaged me. Let me see. See it, man. Let me see. I heard monkeypox is a new gig. Are there any former Norteños turned GBG? You guys are off the hook, man. I can't. Hey, Carnal, send the almost respect. Big Flaco de Convicts Perspective, Badass Snoop, the Riders Movement, con Monstruo Capone de Salt Lake City. How was Stranger from Modesto a writer with bad paperwork? Someone asked.
It's very interesting.
This call is being recorded.
Right now, but he actually was the expert witness for the prosecution on my case, ironically. But it is true. He's a rat.
Okay.
And that didn't surface until later. But yeah, he was ostracized as a result of his inconsistencies. But that is true. Yeah, he's a rat.
Hey guys, so if I missed any of your guys' questions, please put them in again because they just came in real fast. It's hard for me to go back over them. Let me see. Are there any writers? Yeah, there's writers in San Jose.
There's a plethora of writers in San Jose.
Hey, someone asked, did any of them turn GBG?
Come again?
He asked if any of them turned GBG.
Whoever asked that question, I think their mama's GBG. Yeah, I would think your mama turned GBG.
Let me see. Let me try to get in there. Hit that like button and subscribe. All the paperwork he got on the stand and it's still accepted. Hey Snoop, how many bean smash staccatos you seen in the pen and which ones was the most memorable? I've seen multiple. Someone said, hey Snoop, how many bean smash staccatos you seen in the pen and which ones were the most memorable?
I don't understand that question.
Like, how many staccatos did you see in there?
There's a bunch of staccatos in here. I don't pay attention to staccatos.
Okay, someone just asked me a question. They said that let me see where it says.
It's just for the viewers that don't know what a staccato is. That's basically a dope fiend.
Dope fiend. So they want you to.
There's a bunch of dope fiends in prison.
Someone asked you to elaborate on this cat called J Hands again. They keep on asking, bro.
Okay, look it. Listen. Before I elaborate on that, let me first clarify something, okay? I highly doubt that a certified compadre of the rider movement would be deliberately condoning this imposter's ascribed inconsistencies, okay? I want people to understand that. Now, with that said, I will emphasize that there will never, ever be a time when a step back would ever be allowed to re-invoke his membership within the rider movement. Shall such a contradictory case ever exist, it would be in direct violation of Boy Protocol. Hence, subject to inevitably being confronted and rectified. So people need to understand that this schmuck is not a member of my movement. Just step back. And any certified member of the movement, anybody that is familiar with rider law, the compounded causes and objectives, understand that if you step back, you stay back. If you get pushed back, you stay back. If you get forced back, you stay back. And if anybody ever, supports or condones contradictory behavior, then those issues will be confronted and rectified. So, as far as this infiltrator is concerned, I'm sure that, he would like to, reintegrate himself within the realm of riderism, but it's impossible.
Smiley, you click on it. You click on it, should enable it. You should be fine after that, bro. Like take your mouse and
Once
click.
you tap, the fight's over.
Yeah.
Restart. Or reprogram button. Once you tap. Tap under pressure.
Someone asked if you know Goose from Pinole.
Who?
Goose from Pinole.
Goose from Pinole. No,
Yeah.
I don't.
Okay. Someone was talking about what the 3 oldest hoods in Sakura were.
The 3 oldest hoods in Sakura, I would say, is Cinco, VC36, and that's about it. And
Okay.
Southside Park. Southside Park is an old ass barrio.
Rich DM650 said, "Do you plan on doing any video calls?" Yeah, $9.99 for 3 minutes. No, let me see. I don't think he has access. You don't have access to a tablet or anything yet, do you?
No,
Okay.
not at all.
So with him
I
saying,
look forward to it though.
so with him saying Jay Hans is an imposter, how does he feel about some of these other writers being on YouTube, like EBK Family or Cisco?
I really don't care.
This call is being recorded.
There it is there.
As long as they aren't discussing, criminal activity or, ongoing criminal cases or, divulging in, contradictory behavior. I mean, hey, more power to them.
Someone said Snoop should get released and have a program on prevention for the youth. I can imagine just Snoop doing the real deal, scared straight. Oh man,
That's funny.
that is funny, man. Let me see. How do you know Sniper from Levi's?
Who?
How do you know Sniper from Levi's?
Sniper from Levi's. I never said I know Sniper from Levi's.
Someone said. Oh no, they
Yeah,
said
I
no.
know
It says does. Does he know Sniper from Levi's? Let me correct
No,
myself.
I don't.
My site is getting bad. Let me see. Are there writers in the feds? I think he answered that before, but I'll let him answer it again.
Yeah, absolutely. We got a bunch of writers in the feds.
Can Snoop get a court-appointed tablet or device for his case?
No, but I wish I did. I know that they have those tablets in other county jails.
Yeah.
I actually was just reading about that just recently in Prison Legal News.
Let me see. Lucky Local says Sea Dog's up in here. That's right. Let me see. We got 157 people. Hit that like button, though.
Yeah, hit that subscribe button too.
Hit that subscribe like button. No, Franklin came out in the 70s. Yeah, I knew some chicks from Franklin. It used to be, wasn't it before called Barrio Franklin Boys?
It's not Barrio Franklin Boys, it's Barrio Franklin Boulevard.
Franklin Boulevard, okay.
Yeah, a lot of people think it's Franklin Boys. I've even met some dudes that claim Franklin that call themselves Franklin Boys, but yeah, it's never been Franklin Boys. It's Franklin Boulevard. And another old school barrio in Sacramento was Barrio Centro Sacra. The part has been around since like the 60s.
Okay, so there's a question I seen earlier, Matt, and it was asking about that. There's some people that are what was it? They're corresponding, right? I guess with that individual Jay. What's your opinion on that?
Like I said, I highly doubt that any certified member of the Rider movement would be deliberately condoning that infiltrators contradict your behavior. I highly doubt that. However, if for some reason that did occur, then that would be in direct violation of Playboy protocol. Thus, that inconsistency within itself would be confronted and rectified.
Man,
I think I'm gonna have to elaborate further on this. I don't want to answer any more questions regarding that.
Yeah, I don't even want to. I'm not.
I don't want to on
Yeah,
this live because we only got a certain amount of minutes. So
yeah, because I got
yeah,
people already like attacking me just for asking these questions that people are asking me. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I guess I already got people attacking me for asking questions that you asked me. I mean that they asked me. Flacco really wants him to talk about this. No, I don't want to. These are just questions that are being asked. This is disappointing.
Yeah, I get it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and like I said, man, I'm all for answering questions. I waste my time on this shot.
This call is being recorded.
That's right. He suffers from imposter syndrome. It's a psychosis, man.
Yeah, I don't really want to. If anybody keeps on asking questions, I don't really want to answer those questions no more. Because I feel like I'm kind of getting thrown into the mix on that, and I got.
But you're not. You're in the middle.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't worry about nothing like that.
Okay. Does he know who started this? Does he know who started the Zapatistas? That's Weddle, right from Stockton, right?
Yeah, I believe so. I believe there's a dude named Weddle G. Who's actually he's a young friend of mine from back in the days. Actually, a really decent dude.
I got a question. What was your first ever business that you ran? Besides the the hustle game.
That's you know what, man. My first business was when I was 10 years old.
When
I was 10 years old, I actually used to work for the prostitutes in Southside Park. Southside Park used to have a hostro on 4th and T Street down the street from my grandma's house, and I used to run errands for the ladies there. Just going and getting them cigarettes and candies and whatnot. That was my first job. 10 years old. I worked there from 10 to 12.
Yeah, let me see. Exquisite Elements asking about that. Now, yeah, that's.
Oh, well, who's asking that question?
It's a mob guy.
Who?
Mob guy. I'm gonna add to that. Did you have a limo service you own too as well?
No. The limo service belonged to a buddy of mine, but I used to just rent the limousines out in order to, take out the employees of mine. Exquisite Elements was an escort service that I started in 96.
Okay, cool. Someone want to know about Larry Lucky? Hold on.
What happened?
Larry Lucky, I think they asked. Asking about Larry Lucky, they said.
Larry who?
Larry Lucky.
Larry Lucky?
Yeah, I don't even know who that is.
I have no idea who that is. If they're saying Larry Leyva, I know a guy named Larry Leyva from the Gardens, Larry Boy. I don't know Larry Lucky.
Hey, Lucky Loco, I'm not even going to answer that question, brother. Come on, man. You the homie, but come on, I don't want to stir no pots with questions like that.
Yeah, thank you.
You know what I mean? I'm not going to, which person has given.
Yeah, I'm not with shenanigans.
Yeah, I'm not either, man. But it seems like this live we've had a couple people who've asked the same question over and over again. I don't even want to ask it anymore.
I don't want to continue asking. Or answering rhetorical questions.
Who's giving you the hardest fight behind the walls?
Say that again.
Who's giving you the hardest fight behind the walls?
Behind the walls,
yeah.
The hardest fight? That's a good question, man. You know what? Recently, I had a good fight, man. I ended up dominating this dude, but there was a dude named Chubbs from Watts in Lancaster. And this dude had been on the yard for like 3 years, and I believe he was like maybe 10-0. And I knew that I was going to eventually end up beating this dude's ass, but, I ended up having to confront an issue, and he got smart with me. So I remember I socked him in his jaw with a nice left. And normally I render somebody unconscious.
Yeah.
I had a nice stiff left, man. But this dude stumbled, and I let him shake it off, man. And we actually locked him up. We fought for like 2 minutes, But I ended up, dropping him to the ground and getting on top of him and, pounding his face in. But yeah, I mean, we locked him up for a little while.
Okay.
That was 2018, 2017.
Okay, it was Larry Lee Lloyd is what they asked.
Never heard of him.
Okay. Who's the biggest dude you ever whooped?
Oh man, there's been a bunch of dudes that I've big, but most memorably was a dude at my brother's club at the Z-Bar on New Year's Eve. I remember there's this big black dude, man, and he was the cousin of one of the bouncers there. But this dude was like acting very unruly. You know, he's a real big dude, man. He's about 6'5", 6'6", and you know, you tell he probably was on steroids or whatnot. But I was dancing with my wife, and this dude literally came up from behind and started dancing like from behind my wife, man.
Oh wow!
So yeah, I mean, I ended up moving my wife out the way and I ended up knocking him the fuck out.
Someone said, has Snoop talked to Jose Vega lately?
Who?
Has Snoop talked to Jose Vega?
Oh, that's my little cousin, man. I haven't talked to him in years.
He says
Last time I talked to him, my little cousin, all said was, shit, man, like 15 years ago.
What about
I know he's out to doing really good.
Reality 12? What about the no clippers?
Again?
Someone keeps on asking about the no clippers.
The nail clippers?
Yeah.
This call is being recorded.
I could never use no clippers and ad sticks. Just curious. Oh yeah, I didn't like. Yeah, I'd get the sanitizer to clean those. Yeah, man, for sure. I wouldn't even want to use a razor because what they were doing in Pelican Bay. You heard about that, right? How people were getting Hep C because they were mixing the razors.
Yeah, they do that a lot.
Man, silver.
That's
Yeah.
what I get. Anytime I ever get a razor, I always bite the bottom of it. That way I know it's mine. And so when I get the razor, you know, I look and I see, you know, whether there's ways to protect yourself, you know, because the correctional officers are very scandalous, and they intentionally and dilute that. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you about something.
Yeah.
Being here in the county jail, I realized how out of pocket California correctional officers are. And since I've been here, you know, I hold the deputies here to a much, you know, higher, you know, regard of esteem than I do the corrupt, scandalous, you know, liars of the California Department of Corrections.
Yeah, most definitely. Francisco Dreamer Tidwell, de Broderick, someone asked.
What happened?
Someone asked about Francisco Dreamer Tidwell. De Broderick.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I know Tidwell well. That's he's an older dude. He was in Solano with us. He was a head model.
His brother was with us?
I don't remember, but I remember Tidwell. His name was I think it was Dreamer.
Dreamer.
He's a real decent dude. He's a head model, but I like to get down.
I remember Sniper was there with us from Broderick.
Yeah, the Sniper's. Do you know this? I don't know if you know this or not, but Sniper's the dude that I met him in Solano. He was on Walk Along. Remember?
Yeah. I'm not talking about that one. That was the Cardinal. I'm talking about the other one. I think they're all related, anyways. Though the whole little the family on that side.
I don't remember a Sniper from Broderick.
Because there was a Sniper there. There was Chopper was there from Broderick. Sniper. K9 was there. Not the K9 you got it. The other K9.
No, but that K9 is not from. He's not from Broderick. That K9 is from.
He's from SEC, right?
From the north area.
Let me see. A lot of cats in law enforcement asked, what's his plan if released? Make money, probably, but yeah.
I've sat prior, but I'm gonna do some family time, man. You know, my wife and son. Unfortunately, I've been away from them for 19 years. You know, although they are, I talk to them every day. You know, my wife comes and visits me no matter where I'm at.
You know what? You know what's stupid? You know what's interesting, man? Is you know, some of these people's names that we keep on hearing, man, it rings a bell. Like I could have swore we were with some of these guys, man.
Who?
I know there was 2 snipers from Broward. I remember there was one that came from the Bay that ordered that removal on Tito, right? He was just
that dude was that. His name was Flores.
And then there was Flores, because someone mentioned that right there. And then there was another one that was there on the yard with us. I don't know, maybe you left, but there was another sniper there at that time.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Let me see.
You know, I like a little crew there. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know what's weird though is later on I got validated. I was up in the shoe. I had channels and all this stuff, right? Nobody that was on our yard was known by anybody. Nobody knew anybody. I swear to God.
Yeah, but you know, we had some OG NF Shoutouts on that yard.
Well, like Hobo, Smiley, Ricardo London was never in it. Ricardo London was never in it, but believe it or not, he wasn't
Being recorded.
You're aware of this? I don't know if you're aware of this, but Ricardo London was instrumental
in the NR.
the constructing of the bonds. You know that?
Yes, I know. He was
He was a very smart dude, man.
Yes.
He was smart.
So what happened was the purpose for that was he was under Bo, but he was not an NF member or an NR member.
Okay.
And the fucking he was in charge of the undercovers in the structure. I thought that was kind of a trip, man.
I don't know if you're aware, but you know, he was a part of the Civil Liberation Army.
Yes.
So he had a militant mindset from the beginning. Yeah, I spent a lot of time with him, man. He used to be in the law library, so
Yeah,
he's actually pretty decent dude. Very, very smart.
yeah. I got some stuff that he was doing. Yeah, he was pretty tall too, man.
Yeah.
Let me see. Is Snoop a 49er fan?
You know, I don't really care about football, man. I don't really care about football, but if I went with anything, I would go with the Raiders.
You said the Raiders, guys.
Yeah, I like the Raiders. I like the Raiders since I was a kid.
Let me see. Yep, Marty and Bart. Okay.
Marty, that's my boy right there. Marty's my little dude too, man.
Hey.
Those are old school friends of mine.
Hey, Channing got.
Marty's always been a very loyal friend of mine, man. That's my boy, Campbell.
Let me see something real quick. I'm seeing if homeboy even reached out yet, man.
You know, the dude Marty is Marty Trejo. He's one of the many homeboys that they were side by side with me, man. You know, when it was the unpopular thing to do.
Yeah.
I'll always regard him as a friend. It's my boy.
That's right. Raiders. That's right. Snoop. Did Snoop train at Washington? Whatever the center right there. Let me see. Marty and Bart are nephews to Matt, Camel, Trejo. Okay. Were you ever locked up with Danny Boy or Slow Mo from Redwood City?
Danny Boy from Redwood City. Oh, the only Danny Boy that I do remember was had Mono, who ended up turning transgender. Now they call him Daniela. That's one of the dudes that Tito was held up with.
Oh, Daniela, I remember that one. That yeah.
Yeah. Danny Boy from Redwood City.
Weird. It's Redwood City. Oh man, that dude. I was walking with fucking. I think it was fucking with Smiley, right? And that motherfucker was walking with Rachel, and it winked at me, right? And fucking Smiley started fucking laughing his fucking ass off, man. I was like, oh hell no.
There was a fucking dude named Rachel there too that Tito was held up with.
Oh man, Rachel had hands though. She's a J cat too though, or he's a J cat. Excuse me. Let me see. Let me see. Ask Snoop if he would do gang prevention.
Would I do gang prevention? No.
He said no.
Yeah, that's not my lane.
It's not his
But
lane.
I support it though.
He said he supports
Don't
it.
get me wrong, I support it, but I would never do gang prevention.
You know,
It's not my lane.
I think anybody would maybe be interested if the numbers were right and the time was right to do it. I mean, if you come at someone with the right numbers, I may be like, be one like that as well. Let me see. Ask him how he got his nickname Snoop. How'd you get your nickname Snoop?
Hey, Snoop, since I was young, man. I actually was named Snoop by, I used to always have this Snoopy backpack when I was a kid. And when I started, working over there on the hostro, the ladies there would call me Snoopy. Because I had this backpack that I would always have, candy and different things in. One of the things I would do is I would go to the store. I don't know if you remember, they used to sell the boxes of lemon heads and Alexander the Grape and
Cherry Clan and all that.
Cents.
Yeah, those were, I used to always get those for like 10 cents, huh?
You know that? There was a packs of downloaders for 10 cents.
Yeah, man.
I'd buy a couple dollars worth of those candies and take it over to the hostro and sell them to the ladies over there for 50 cents a piece. Like literally quadrupling my profit. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but I used to carry this Snoopy backpack, and they would just call me Snoopy.
That's a trip. Let me see. Prayers, Snoop. Prison life sucks, man. Prayers to your friends and family. All right. Thank
you.
Appreciate that.
Appreciate it.
S Snoop. Who does he know from Watsonville?
I know a bunch of you from Watsonville. One that I was in YA with. I think he's probably still Norteño. It's not a Ghana. His name was Pinky. Last time I saw him was in 2004 in Carson section in San Quentin.
I was there in Carson section in
This
2004.
call is being recorded.
I was there.
I don't know if you remember or if you ever got a chance to meet Lobo. Oh, no, Lobo's from Hanford, excuse me.
You know what? I was there in 2004, I think, man. In Carson section.
Yeah, I was in Carson section.
What months you get there?
I was there. I got there October of 2004, and then in December of 2004, I ended up getting a battery on some dude on the stairwell.
Yeah.
Tower, and then they sent me to the adjustment center.
Yeah, I think I'm trying to think who was down there with you. I think I know what's his name? Z-Bop was there. And trying to think who else was there. Chavo was there, huh? From Hayward or Oakland, huh?
I don't remember.
Let's see. Yeah, it was a long time ago. Did you know Miguel Garza, the fighter boxer?
What happened?
Hey, Lucky Local, appreciate that. Break bread, get Uncle Flacco doing these lives.
And what did you say about the boxer? What happened?
They said, let me see. Did you know Miguel Garza, the fighter boxer?
I remember Loretto Garza. You said Loretto Garza?
Mm-hmm.
You said Loretto Garza?
No, it was Miguel Garza.
No, I remember Loretto Garza. Loretto Garza was, I believe, a welterweight champ that actually was trained by the late, great Don Connolly from the water in downtown.
Let's see if I got any moderators on right now, because these dudes ain't taking heed to these questions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I may just have to block some people. I'm not going to block. I may just put them on timeout.
Yeah, put them on restriction.
Because you know what the thing is, I can't tell what they're doing.
I don't want to hear redundant, repetitive.
Yeah, I don't either, bro.
A lot of complete shenanigans.
How many times? Let me see.
This call is
If
being
they
recorded.
said if Flacco ends up on the same yard, would you have his back? Oh man, put timeout. Lucky Local, hey, appreciate that, Lucky Local, man. It's the last day of the month, guys. We appreciate it. It's appreciated, man. You know, I got you. I got you, Joe. I got you, Toker, bro.
Thank you, Yamo. Hey, Betty. I know you. I keep getting complimented on these new glasses you got me, baby. Thank you. I love them. They fit my face really well.
You have 1 minute remaining.
So, Hey, I think because of my long, I think because of my long trip, I'm call me back in. I'm in this live right now, and I'll chop it up with you
Okay.
offline.
Okay, hold on.
All right, cool.
I'm gonna come back on right now.
All right. All right, guys.
Thank you for using GTL.
You guys have a good one. I had a long little thing I had to take care of, man. So I'm gonna tap out. We're gonna go back live again on what's today? Wednesday. We're gonna go back on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? So we try to at least do an hour. I had a lot of stuff I was doing today. It's the last end of the month, man. I need to get some rest and relax a little bit. So you guys all have a good one, man. Appreciate you guys tapping in, man. Check out a couple videos we dropped today. I got the one with JT and Sir Dino. JT came in for about 8 minutes, which was cool. Got a new person that I know personally well, and some other videos. Tap into them, man. Appreciate you guys. I just need some rest, man. I've been working too hard.